What is up, everybody? My name is Bobby. I do music. I also survived the Gom Jabbar. So, today on the bench, we've got the way huge Atreides analog weirding module, and it's weird, man. This is probably going to be a short video, and I realize this isn't going to be for everyone, but for anyone looking for weird sounds, this is the box. This is one of the boxes, anyway. I mostly got it because, one, I'm a big Dune fan, books, and the Denis Villeneuve movies. The 80s one, it's okay. It definitely shows its age. But definitely the books. Read the first Dune book when I was like 14 or 15, I think. And yeah, in love with the series. And I just wanted, it said Atreides, and I had to have it. So I have it. And yeah, we're going to dive into it. What is it? It's a fuzz and an envelope filter, and a sub-octave generator, and a phaser all in one. And it's just gnarly. So we're going to dive right into it. Signal chain is Ibanez S320 with the DiMarzio D-Activator pickups into the Atreides, into the Synergy BMAN module. Link to that over here. And it sounds like this, the way I've got it set. Something like that. Into my Torpedo Live with the same Mesa Boogie 4x12 that I usually use, and then a little bit of delay and reverb, courtesy of the Walrus Mako D1 and R1. So, the Atreides, we've got, what is this, 7 controls on here. Once you understand what it is, it's actually pretty straightforward. So, volume is the output volume. Sensitivity and range are respective for the envelope generator, little quacky auto-wah sort of thing. Bright is bright. Fuzz is fuzz, rate is for the phaser, and sub is how much sub. So, I think the best way to get a start with this thing is to start with just the core fuzz controls, so volume, fuzz, and bright, and we get just a gnarly fuzz. So, without, with. Now, you can probably hear the phaser in there a little bit in the background. You can't turn that off. You can just control the speed. There is a trim pot inside that controls the intensity, the depth of the phaser, but I haven't messed with it. Everything's in its stock position, so that's just where we're at. Let's go through the fuzz control. As you can hear, it's kind of glitchy and doing some weird things, but it's weirding. Let's mess with the bright control. I don't think, and I mean this respectfully to Way Huge, I'm not trying to diss them, but I don't think this thing sounds good. It just sounds nasty. It's not meant to be something that you use for like, yeah, this is a cool sound. It's just, it's gross, it's inarticulate, it's glitchy, it's weird. So, let's leave the fuzz there for now. That's as good a spot as any. And let's introduce the sub slider here. The sub all the way up, it basically turns into a synth pedal and blends out the dry, but I'm going to take the sub out just so it's a little bit more clear what's going on with the rate control, and you'll hear that phaser going on. So that's the phaser, and it just makes it even more swirly and nasty and just ugly in the best way. Take the rate back down so it's nice and subtle here. And let's mess with the envelope side of it, these two. So sensitivity and range. I'm gonna bump the sensitivity up first. You can hear. Gets a little quacky. The range is going to affect how that quack kind of opens up and closes. of that combines to make just this nasty, gnarly sort of thing. And by the way, these sliders are center detented. So if you just set everything to the center, let's see here, right about yonder, and there, and there. It just sounds like this. This is also something that you can just do something stupid like every other knob up or down like that and get something else weird. Like it just freaks out. In fact, I'm going to take the volume back down here. It just freaks out. You go the other way, and it gives you something completely different. And by the way, usually I have a Rev G8 gate going on here just to help make my life easier for the edit. But it's off actually right now. There's no self noise on this thing. It's got such a weird bias thing going on with the glitchy fuzz that it just... It just cuts off. So you don't actually need a gate or anything with this to tame it, but it is in and of itself untamable. It is just a wild box of, you know what? I just need nasty sounds. Give me what you got. And you end up like, I don't know, let's try this. I've never tried that particular layout before. Or let's go like full synth sub-octave with the brightness up and like really high on the envelope section. And just a noise machine, man. It's super fun. I hardly use it at all, but I had to have it, and it's fun to kick out every now and then just when I'm stuck in a rut and just need to make some noise. So highly recommend for that. If you're looking for like classic, you know, like tried and true bread and butter tones, this ain't it. If you're looking for some ridiculous nonsense, give this thing a look. So thank you guys so much for checking this video out. I know this was a little bit of a weird one compared to what I usually do, but I had to get it out there, and I had to wear the shirt to match too. So thank you guys so much. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.